Welcome to Morning Joan, your daily dose of celebrity news and gossip. We've got a lot to dish about, but first, let's start with some sad news. Legendary singer-songwriter Neil Sedaka has passed away, leaving behind a legacy of iconic hits that have been the soundtrack to our lives for decades. From Breaking Up is Hard to Do to Laughter in the Rain, Sedaka's music has stood the test of time, and his impact on the industry will never be forgotten. Sedaka's career spanned over 6 decades, with highs and lows that would put even the most seasoned performer to the test. He rose to fame in the 1950s and 60s with his unique blend of doo-wop and pop, only to see his star fade with the British invasion. But Sedaka persevered, finding new inspiration in England and teaming up with Elton John to mount a comeback that would take him to even greater heights. With hits like Bad Blood and Love Will Keep Us Together, Sedaka proved that he still had what it took to make it in the ever-changing music industry. And even in his later years, he continued to perform and record music, releasing his last studio album in 2016 and entertaining fans on social media with his charming videos and witty banter. Neil Sedaka may be gone, but his music will live on, and we'll always remember him as a true legend of the entertainment industry. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darlings. I hope you're all having a fabulous day so far. Now, let's dive into the juicy world of television and get the scoop on the latest season of Bridgerton. I mean, who doesn't love a good period drama with dashing gentlemen, stunning ladies, and plenty of romance? So, it seems that the creators of Bridgerton have outdone themselves this time around. The attention to detail is simply exquisite, from the intricate costumes to the opulent sets. I'm told that the Queen's Ball theme, Under the Sea, required 300 meters of floral garlands and 2,000 scallop shells shipped in from Cornwall, England. And let's not forget the 6,000 candles used to set the romantic tone. It's all just so wonderfully over the top. And then, of course, there are the wigs. Oh, the wigs! Queen Charlotte's masquerade ball wig is a work of art, featuring a heart-shaped outer cage crafted from hair and adorned with silver leaf. It's a nod to her love for George, and I must say, it's just divine. The costume team created 172 looks for the masquerade ball, and each one is more stunning than the last. But what really caught my eye was the story behind the lady in silver gown. Assistant costume designer George Sayer designed the gown with a modern touch, using Italian silver lame chiffon and hand-layered sequins and frills. It's just gorgeous, and I can see why Benedict was immediately smitten. Now, I know what you're thinking. All this attention to detail is just for show. But trust me, darlings, it's so much more than that. Every stitch, every hue, every flourish tells its own scandalous and seductive story. And that's what makes Bridgerton so utterly captivating. So, if you haven't already, do make sure to tune in to the latest season of Bridgerton. It's a wild ride full of romance, drama, and exquisite fashion. And who knows, you might just find yourself falling in love with the dashing gentlemen and stunning ladies of the ton. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darlings. We've got a juicy topic to dive into as we wrap up today's show. You know, I always say, the tea is always hotter in Hollywood, and boy do I have a scalding cut for you today. It seems Paramount Pictures is giving not one, but 2 chances to filmmakers who were once canceled due to allegations of misconduct. Yes, you heard that right, 2. First up, we have Max Landis, the screenwriter behind the 2012 hit Chronicle and the 2017 Netflix original Bright. He's been attached to pen a new G.I. Joe movie, despite facing multiple allegations of sexual abuse between 2017 and 2019. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can this be? Well, it seems Paramount is willing to give him another shot, along with actor-writer Danny McBride, who's working on a separate script for the same franchise. But that's not all, folks. Paramount also announced it would distribute a new Rush Hour film with Brett Ratner at the helm. Yes, that Brett Ratner, the one who was accused of sexual misconduct and hasn't directed a major film in years. It's like they say, you can't keep a good man down, but I'm not sure that applies here. Now, I'm all for second chances, but when it comes to allegations of abuse and misconduct, shouldn't we be holding these individuals to a higher standard? I mean, think about it. If you or I were accused of such heinous behavior, would we get a free pass? Probably not. And it's not just Paramount, darlings. The Daily Wire, a right-wing media company, has also been giving comeback roles to ostracized Hollywood figures like Jonathan Majors and Gina Carano. It's like they're collecting troubled talent like it's going out of style. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Well, for one, it seems that in Hollywood, you can do just about anything and still get a second chance, as long as you've got talent and a willingness to apologize, of course. But should we be applauding these comebacks, or should we be questioning the system that allows them to happen? That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay fabulous.